realized, me and some students realized that that the organization was needed. You know, there's a lot of challenges that student veterans face, and one of them is the loss of camaraderie. Coming from that organization to this organization, there seems to be a loss of camaraderie with how the structure is of the military culture, you know, versus it is here. So we decided, some students were trying to form the group, you know, working with the union and getting it established, and they needed a faculty advisor. At the time I was at Davis Library, and this was something that I totally believed in. It was a real interest of mine. I actually had reached out to them, asked them how I can help as a staffer, and they said, well, we need a faculty staff advisor, would you mind doing it? And I was just like, of course, I'm on board. And from there we got it established, we got a space in the union, and we started advocating and doing our thing and bringing people on board, and yeah, it's been growing ever since. So the primary mission is camaraderie, of course. You know, every institution of higher education has different populations of students, and there always seems to be a need for those students to get together and work on, you know, common goals, and also to advocate for their, you know, demographic, and, you know, the veterans are no different. So, so that definitely helps with the transition, meeting other veterans of, you know, students of, you know, similar backgrounds, similar cultures, and also the mission is to help advocate for more veteran resources and services on campus, and also to educate faculty, staff, and students about the student veteran population on campus.
You know, whether it be media or you know, just kind of a form of naivety, like not everybody here has any experience with a family member or any veterans whatsoever. So basically all they're getting is what they're being told from, or seeing on television or reading about, and generally those are not the best stories. And so it's important that, you know, it's been important to us to kind of like reach out, like Rob said, because, you know, we're normal.
I am not your, you know, traditional what people think about when they think of a veteran. I'm a young woman, so when I say, yeah, I'm a veteran, people are like, really? You know, it's like, seems like I get a shocking response. And so, you know, me being out in the community with the Veterans Organization, I'm hoping to change that sort of stigma that veterans don't have to be men.
Like, I am so proud of my military service. It's the biggest part of my identity. Like, my entire American identity is wrapped up in being a veteran, because the year that I entered this country, I joined the military. So like everything I know about America is filtered through the lens of being in the military, and it's been such a positive experience for me.
I do feel like, you know, like you said, there's kind of sometimes what people might call it disconnect, because you know, there is like the civilian and military side. There's a clear distinction between that. And I think sometimes that fosters an us versus them mentality. But the best thing that I've seen so far is that, you know, whenever, you know, veterans go out of their way to interact with civilians, and civilians go out of their way to interact with military, it's really interesting to see how similar we can all be, because at the end of the day, we're all people. We've had different experiences, yeah, we have different perspectives, but, you know, we have been able to grow more because we have those differences, and I think we use it as an asset, especially in our organization.
I read this wonderful book by Sebastian Junger called Tribe. It's a quick read if you're interested. It's kind of about the anthropology of human interaction, and like in an infantry unit, typically we're in 9-person squads, 40-person platoons, 120-person companies, and he argues that 40 to 120 people is about the perfect size group for kind of the best interaction, right? And how then that becomes your tribe. And so this place kind of allows us to reestablish our tribe.
definitely made it, my experience, better. Like it's always been a fun group to be able to be in and to go out and do things. It made the transition a lot easier. I mean, for me, it gave you like an immediate community to hop into.
It's important that we become just another piece of the Carolina community, and hopefully that we can lift up the other orgs. We can work with the other orgs, and they can help us become better members, better stewards of the university, and better, you know, as far as connecting with the traditional students here. And we're going to continue doing service projects because that's something that's really important to all of us, and that kind of at least underlying cause of all of us joining the military in the first place.